guys, today I'm doing a video to go with the post I did on the toiletry packing. So like I talked about in the post, there's two different bags I bring. One has all my liquids in it, and I just have been using this little bag for that. I feel like TSA is not quite as strict as they used to be, so they never seem to have any issue with that. So I'll just kind of talk through some of the things that are in there first. So I have the shampoo and conditioners. This is Pureology. This stuff works really well as Aveda, and the little travel sizes. And then I always bring facial cleanser, and lately I've been doing the oil cleansing method, which you can find a lot about online. So I just have this little bottle of oil. I could probably stand to get a little bit smaller one, but that works for now. And then I talk about facial moisturizers, so whether you want something for night or day, maybe with SPF. So I have a couple different ones of those. This is just a little Origin sample I got for moisturizer. And then this is an Eminence one. It's the Sour Cherry Whip Moisturizer. Smells super good, but they have Eminence Organics has a lot of these little things that come in travel sets, so they're really good for packing. I also talked about Dr. Bronner's liquid soap. So this is one of those little guys, and I have this in the peppermint scent. They have a bunch of different ones and unscented, but I really like this because you can use it, in the bathtub, in the shower. You can use it as shaving cream. You can use it to wash your hair if you need to, wash your clothes. And it's also just got really, good organic kind of stuff in it. So even if you're out camping, you can get this, in the water or river, whatever. It's no threat to wildlife and that kind of thing. So I really like that. Sometimes I bring an extra sunscreen if I don't, if I want it for besides just my face. So you can pack that. Eye drops I talked about are really good to have either in your purse or your carry-on bag, or packed here with your toiletries. I also talked about the Moroccan oil, hair oil. It's mostly argan oil, which you can also use, and then argan oil can be used on your face or as an eye cream and stuff. So that's this little bottle. It's pretty well used. The label's gone now, but this works really well for styling hair. And then I also bring this little bottle of vanilla oil, and it's in a jojoba carrier. And so you can kind of use this as perfume. You can also use it if you want for like an eye cream. You can put a little bit of it in your hair, if you have flyaways and that kind of thing. And then sometimes too I like to mix just a tiny bit of this with my cleansing oil and use it on my face. And I just really like the way it smells. And I also sometimes put some of that in a little travel container of lotion. So this is just like a fragrance-free organic lotion, and I just fill up this little thing, just because I don't really like the way the lotion in hotels smell, and it feels like you always need lotion when you're traveling, just because things get so dry. So sometimes I mix it in there. Toothpaste, of course, always good. And I don't usually use hairspray or anything like that, but if you do use hairspray or mousse, if you can fit that in, that's good to have. And then I also really like to bring some coconut oil, so I just have this in an old Eminence container. But this can work really well at the beach. You can also use it as body moisturizer and all kinds of stuff, so it's just kind of good to have along. Just make sure you have it sealed tightly, because if it gets hot, it'll turn to liquid. I also talked about Egyptian Magic Skin Cream, and this stuff is really good because you can use it as like a night cream or an eye cream, or you can just put it on the ends of your hair if it's all staticky. You can use it as a body moisturizer. So it comes in this big tub, so I've just kind of transferred it into this small container. So that's also really nice to have like on your purse or in your carry-on. Then I have another little bag, and that's this here that doesn't have my liquids in it. And this is kind of like all my other stuff. So I talked about having some powder, which is just good for like a dry shampoo, or just anytime you kind of want to just dry up. So I just have this miniature bottle of powder, which I don't really like. I have other stuff I make that I don't have on me right now. And then the Venus razor. And so that comes with these little cartridges, so you don't really need any shaving cream with it, so that's kind of nice to have. I usually pack my vitamins in here too. This has also my probiotics. I have a shelf-stable one that's really good for travel. I really like these two different salves. One is the C.O. Bigelow's Rose Salve, and then the other is the Smiles Prid Drawing Salve. So this Smiles is really good just for like scrapes and that kind of thing, especially if you have kids with you or you get a blemish or something like that. And then this Rose Salve is really good just as a lip balm or for eye cream or to remove your eye makeup or anything like that. So that's also kind of a good one to have like on your person. What else? I bring, like for hair stuff, I just bring a wide tooth comb for when I get out of the shower. And then I invested in this brush, this Federic Fekkai brush, which was kind of expensive, but it's a really great brush and it'll last forever. And then I talked about, you know, having like an empty spray bottle, and the only reason I say empty is because then it's easier, you know, you don't have to fit it in with all your liquids. So then you can fill it up with water, and you can use this to get wrinkles out, or you can use it to like freshen your face, or you can use it in photography, and you know, just to kind of like freshen up clothes and that sort of thing, especially if you have any other oils with you. Obviously a toothbrush, floss. This was the little mini deodorant I was talking about that I really like, the La Vanilla. So it has like plain vanilla, and then also comes in like a coconut and a grapefruit one. So that one's really good for travel. And then I also just bring my little travel body brush with me. It's really nice to have when you're traveling, and just kind of helps keep you well, keep the circulation going, all that kind of stuff. And then also these are those nested Velcro rollers that I was talking about. So they don't take up a lot of space, but you can really kind of do your hair with all of them. And all you need is a blow dryer to help you style. And then my makeup I have in a separate bag, but I can kind of fit that into this other one. So I talked about bringing like a beauty balm, double duty foundation and powder, so something like Bare Minerals or the super powder that I talk about in the blog post. And here's that eyeshadow palette I was talking about from MAC. So you can see it has just kind of like a white highlighting color, you know, black if you want to do smoky eye, blue if you want to do something a little different. And then I also really like this NARS compact, and this has the NARS Orgasm blush in it, and then it also has a bronzer, so that's really good to have for travel for both of those things. And then, like I talked about, I always just you know, mascara, eyeliner, concealer, a lipstick or lip gloss. And then I keep all my makeup brushes, and then like I talked about the long skinny things like mascara and eyeliners in this little bag, and that's part of, it came with a MAC set, but you know, in here I have all my different brushes and concealer and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much it. It's just a couple of bags, and that'll fit pretty much anything that you could possibly need when you're on the road. So I hope this has been helpful. Thanks.